Welcome back to Focus with Tati. Eh, 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 eh. I hope you guys are having fun with my channel or on my channel, watching my videos or my story times, or I'm still new to this. I'm getting comfortable with you all. And yeah, I'm just having fun. It's just more so of a personal thing. I just like to share my life with you all. Whew. But yes, anywho, today I have another story time for you guys. As you can tell by the title, as always, of course the title is going to tell you what you're looking to see in the video. So today's video, story time, is about the time my older brother used to, this was like a long time ago, but the times that my brother used to blackmail me about my virginity. Right? Now I say virginity because at the time I was about 6 when it happened. Like, what occurred that he would actually blackmail me about took place when I was 6. But we were about 7 when he started actually using it as a blackmail. So, just a reminder, my older brother is only a year, like exactly a year and a month older than me. So, of course, we grew up together as if we were twins or something. So of course the sibling rivalry, like the fighting and all that stuff was just all norm to us. So anywho, let's backtrack a little bit. So when I used to live in Irvington, it was just both my parents and my brother and I. So we were like latchkey kids, which means that pretty much we not raised ourselves. Let me not say that. Pretty much like after we came home from school, we were latchkey kids, meaning that, like, for the most part, when we were newborns, of course, my mom wasn't working, so she stayed home, took care of us. So, she'll take us to school, bring us back, stayed home with us, cook, clean, all that stuff. So she was the mom, babysitter, all that great stuff. But other than that, most Caribbean parents didn't believe in babysitters because, one, there's so many fears of, like, the negatives of what happens with babysitters. I don't want to get into detail with that, but the possibilities of what can happen with babysitters. They get negligent, they stay on their phone and they're not paying attention to the kids step out and they don't even know. Kids walk out to the backyard and they drown in the pools, or babysitters like having inappropriate sexual whatever with the kids, or having unexpected guests and doing whatever, so on and so forth, and from drugs and alcohol and all that great stuff. So of course my parents definitely did not believe in babysitters if they weren't immediate family. So to avoid all that mayhem, my mom took care of us. But I don't remember exactly what age it was. My mom went back to work, so whenever that was, we were old enough to be left home alone and to be able to be told, like, make sure you don't open the door for any don't open the door, period. If the doorbell rings, if the phone rings or whatever, just don't reply, But also, lucky enough for us, we lived in an apartment building where I think it was like 4 or 5 apartment buildings, like family apartment buildings, whatever. So I remember specifically our neighbors downstairs also had kids. It was 2 little boys, I think. So either their parents would trust us enough to let them come up with us while all the adults were at work, and we babysit one another, just watch over one another, but we all knew just not to open the door. We knew that if we needed food, we ain't cooking anything, but we knew how to use the microwave, or we knew just to put little things together or whatever. And vice versa. Like, my parents trusted them enough and their parents enough and to let us go downstairs into their apartment until everybody came back home from work or whatever. So I remember, for some reason, like, I don't remember a lot of my childhood. There were certain specific events that I remembered, such as this one. So I don't know why, how this started or whatever. So the two boys downstairs, they came up to our apartment this specific day, and I remember we were watching TV, just chilling, hanging out, whatever. I must have got bored, and like we were playing around. I remember like the boy was. So the little boy name was Walter. I don't remember his youngest sibling name, his younger brother. But anyway, Walter was running around. We must have been playing something, just running around, playing around. So you know when you get a little too hype as kids, you do like the most extreme and just above and beyond. Like you cross the line and do too much, right? So here I go, always doing too much. So for some reason I decided that I'm gonna pull down his pants, right? So I'll pull down his pants. And mind you, I was like about 6 at the time, so I don't know what's down there. I just knew that there was something there, but it was like a forbidden thing. So I'm like, whatever. Like, for some reason, I remember associating pulling down your pants or nakedness as being something funny. So, you know, I pulled down his pants, looked. I don't even remember if I knew what I saw or if I saw anything, but I just pulled it down, looked, and laughed. And we just kept running around, whatever. That was it. I only did it one time. I don't remember what happened after that, how we ended that situation, nothing, whatever. So, anywho, we were 6 when we were, during that time, and we were living in Irvington. So, that summer, we moved to Maplewood. And so, you know, at this time, it was probably like a year later or something, but I was 7. I remember that. And so from 7 to like, I don't know, it was a couple of years, like my brother would just blackmail the life out of me. Like if he was watching TV or playing video games, whatever the case may be, and he didn't want to do something, or no, either if he was like busy doing whatever extracurricular thing that he was doing, watching TV, video games, whatever, and if he needed something like some food, snacks, whatever, something out the kitchen, or even if he needed to do chores or something, but he didn't want to get up and do it himself, he would ask me to do it. Now, if I said no, he'd be like, oh, if you don't, I'm telling mommy what you did to Walter. And I'm like, what? Like, the first time he said it, I'm like, confused, because I'm like, wait, what did I do to Walter? Like, what are you talking about? Then he would say, oh, that you pulled down his pants or whatever. And I'm like, the way he said it, you know, you making me feel guilty. And so like I'm already like, oh my god, don't tell mommy, like don't tell mommy and daddy that I pulled down his pants and I saw his wee wee, like, you know, whatever. Little do I like remember, didn't even remember the situation. So I'm like, I could have just been like, okay, I just pulled down his pants, that was it, like nothing happened. But little old me, like, I'm like, please don't tell, no, okay, fine, I'll go do it. Blackmailed for years. So then, finally, like, I remember one time I tried to stand up for myself, so I'm like, whatever, I don't care, you can go tell mommy and papi, da-da-da. So then he's like, oh, I'm telling them that you're not a virgin, and I'm like straight crickets, because I'm like, huh? Like, I didn't even know what a virgin was, like, but the way, once again, the way he said it, made it sound like something bad. So I'm like, wait, I'm not a virgin. Am I supposed to be a virgin? Like, what is a virgin? Like, I had no clue. I didn't even, like, I was so in fear of it. I didn't even bother to look it up in the dictionary or just anything. So I'm like, damn it. Like, am I supposed to be a virgin or no? Like, so I'm like, okay, don't tell mommy. Like, please don't tell. Like, whatever. So once again, I'm being blackmailed to do something because, like, so I'm like, whatever. So then one day, finally, I was like, you know, F this. Like, no. Like, because I'm like, I know I ain't do nothing wrong. I can't understand why pulling down this boy's pants and being a virgin or not was a bad thing at 7. Like, so, well, at this, I don't remember exactly what age I was when I finally was like, nah, like, this about to be it, okay? So, one day, he asked me to do something, and I said no. Because I was like, you know, one too many times it happened, and it's like, is he really gonna tell, or he just blackmailing me? So this one day I was like, he ain't really gonna do nothing, like, you know, whatever. So he asked me something, I said no. He was like, I'm gonna go tell mommy. I'm like, okay, go, whatever. So he left the room, and I'm over here like, whatever, he ain't gonna tell nobody nothing. I'm just chilling. I realized he ain't come back like 2-3 minutes later, so I'm like, wait. on one side of the head, I'm like, did he really go tell? But then on the other side, I'm like, nah. He's just trying to like make it sound like feel as if he really just told. So he probably just like went to the bathroom and took long, went to get something to eat just to kill time. So I'm like, whatever. Next, you know what? My mom called me into her room, and I'm like, you know that moment your heart dropped? So I'm like, nah, she probably called me about something else. So I'm like, whatever. Went to my mom's room, whatever. So my mom asked me, oh, what did you do with Walter? That little boy that used to live in our house. I'm like, nothing. Like, I didn't do anything, mommy. Like, so my brother was like, yes, you did. Yes, you did. You pulled out his pants. My mom was like, did you pull out his pants? I was like, yeah. Why? I don't know. Just I thought it was funny. She was like, why would you do that? Like, yelled at me. I believe I got like a minor beating. Like, I'm like, this is so jacked up. Like, and I still didn't know what I did wrong. Like, honestly. Okay, pulling out his pants, of course I knew it was kind of wrong, but I forgot how, like, he told her about the whole virginity thing. Like, oh, I don't even know if he brought that up, but the way I got in trouble was just like, okay, like, I did something really, really wrong, but I really don't know what I did. But all I know is I'm going to stay away from pulling down pants and whatever the heck a virginity is. Like, so mean. My brother used to get me in so much trouble about the most minute, innocent nonsense. Like, but anywho, that was my quick little story. I hope that tickled someone somewhere. Anyways, till next time, I hope you all continue to like, comment, and subscribe to my channel. And to all my other social media networks, pages, and stuff. Facebook, Woodland B. Digesty, and also on Facebook, Focus with Tati, on Instagram, Focus with _Tati, and Twitter, Tati D _Juicy. There it goes. And what else? That was it, right? Snapchat, Wittyville. Leave me, you know, your comments, your critiques, thumbs up, you know, all that great stuff. And I hope that I see you all. Well, I'm not going to see you, but I hope that you guys get to see me next time, because you'll get my notification of my next video. Thank you all for watching.